Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel MoToR ViBe_110. The name returns. Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. Three names that etched their way into American car culture. Legends of the road, born from muscle, molded in power, and reborn for a new generation. The year is 2026, and the Firebird Trans Am is back, not just as a nostalgic tribute, but as a machine engineered to reclaim its place at the top of the muscle car hierarchy. The streets are trembling, the tires are screeching, and the Firebird has risen from the ashes. What you're about to witness isn't just a car, it's a resurrection. You see, this isn't your grandfather's Firebird, but it sure as hell honors its legacy. The design team, working hand in hand with Trans Am Worldwide and leveraging the latest GM platforms, went back to the roots while stepping firmly into the future. A silhouette that stirs memories. A front fascia that screams aggression. LED halo headlights that evoke the piercing stare of the 1977 icon, but now sharper, sleeker, and more technologically evolved. The beak nose is back, bold and proud, resting between muscular fenders that flex like a sprinter on the blocks. As you walk around it, the body lines tell a story of raw American strength. The hood scoops aren't just cosmetic, they're functional, feeding air into a supercharged heart that beats beneath. The tail lights stretch wide across the rear, with sequential turn signals nodding to the classics. The split grille, the shaker hood, and the screaming chicken decal in full glory on the hood. Every inch of the Firebird Trans Am screams heritage but breathes innovation. Now let's talk numbers, because that's where it gets crazy. Under the hood lies a 6.2-liter supercharged V8 derived from the LT4 architecture, but tuned to madness, 750 horsepower. Let that sink in. 750 rampaging American horses channeled to the rear wheels, all controlled through either a 6-speed manual or a 10-speed automatic. 0 to 60. Try 3.4 seconds. Quarter mile. High 10s, low 11s, depending on tires and track. This car doesn't whisper its presence. It announces it with a roar that rattles windows and hearts alike. But it's not just straight-line insanity. The 2026 Trans Am has been tuned for corners too. Magnetic ride control, forged aluminum suspension components, Brembo 6-piston brakes, and a reinforced chassis borrowed from the Alpha platform make this beast surprisingly nimble for its size. You can take it on a track, drift it through corners, or cruise comfortably on a highway. It adapts, it responds, it dominates. Inside the cockpit, it's a symphony of nostalgia and technology. Step in, and you're greeted by a leather-wrapped interior with T-top roof panels above you, paying homage to the golden age. Bucket seats with Trans Am embroidery hug you tightly, and the dash layout feels driver-focused and immersive. There's an old-school flair with new-school tech, a fully digital 12.3-inch gauge cluster that can switch between retro-inspired analog looks or full-performance telemetry. An infotainment system powered by GM's latest software includes wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, 5G connectivity, over-the-air updates, and even a built-in performance data recorder. The gear shifter feels mechanical, deliberate. Every click of the paddle shifters echoes with precision. The exhaust note, tuned to perfection, deep, raspy, and guttural. There's a switchable valve system too, so you can go from neighborhood-friendly to full-on race mode with a flick. And yes, the Trans Am features launch control, line lock, and a customizable drive mode selector that lets you tailor throttle response, suspension stiffness, and steering feel. Safety hasn't taken a back seat either. While this car is all about power and passion, it comes equipped with the full suite of modern driver aids. Forward collision warning, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, adaptive cruise control, and lane keeping assist are all part of the package. But don't get it twisted, this isn't a car that begs you to relax. It's a car that asks you to grip the wheel tighter and keep your eyes locked forward. What's special about the 2026 Firebird Trans Am is that it captures something we thought we lost: driving passion. In a world tilting rapidly toward electrification, automation, and sterile perfection, this car is a rebellion. A rebellion wrapped in steel, powered by fuel, and driven by soul. It's loud when others go silent. It's raw when others get refined. And it's absolutely unapologetic about it. And let's talk customization, because Pontiac knows its fans want to make the car theirs. The 2026 Trans Am is offered in multiple trims and special editions. The base Trans Am comes with 505 horsepower and all the essentials. But then there's the Super Duty version, the SD 455. That's the one with 750 horsepower, a wide-body kit, and carbon fiber inserts. Want more exclusivity? There's a 455 Blackbird edition, blacked out from top to bottom, lightweight forged wheels, carbon ceramic brakes, and a unique chassis tuned for track day dominance. And yes, there's even a Firehawk edition in the works, rumored to push power even further past 800. That's right, a street-legal monster that could humiliate supercars. If you're thinking about performance per dollar, nothing touches this. It's brutal value, it's retro art, and it's American muscle taken to the extreme. The color palette. It's as bold as the car itself. Phoenix Gold, Midnight Shadow, Arctic Blaze, Classic Carousel Red, Smoky Silver with matching accents and custom stripe packages. The hood bird comes in color choices too, gold, silver, red, or even full holographic for a futuristic twist on a classic icon. Even the wheel options span from 18 to 20 inches with various finishes, allowing owners to tailor their Firebird down to the last detail. But owning a Trans Am isn't just about the car, it's about being part of a community. Pontiac fans are a different breed. They don't just love performance, they live it. They grew up on Burt Reynolds, on burnouts, on that whistling note of a shaker hood pulling air into a V8. And now, they get to experience all of that again, but modernized for 2026. With this car, Pontiac is giving the fans more than a vehicle. It's giving them an identity. This Firebird Trans Am isn't mass-produced. It's limited, hand-assembled, and tuned with care. Each VIN tells a story. Each owner gets a certificate of authenticity, optional track experience days, and even access to a digital garage app that tracks service, performance stats, and connects you with the community. There's merch, there's meetups, there's a movement. Driving it is an experience unlike anything else. The throttle is immediate. The supercharger whines as if it's begging you to push harder. The tires grip and scream, leaving long black marks on pavement and wide grins on faces. Every red light feels like a start line. Every tunnel becomes a concert hall. Every gas station stop turns into a conversation with strangers asking, "Is that a new Trans Am?" And that's the thing. This car draws people. It draws attention. Not just because it looks insane, but because it stands for something. It stands for muscle car culture. For rebellion. For everything that made the 60s, 70s, and 80s golden eras of driving. It's a rolling time machine that doesn't live in the past, it evolves from it. Will it be the last of its kind? Possibly. The industry is changing fast, and V8s are an endangered species. But Pontiac and Trans Am worldwide knew that. That's why they made this car now, for the fans, for the enthusiasts, for the purists. It's not a concept. It's not a promise. It's real. It's production ready. And it's here. The 2026 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am isn't just a comeback. It's a declaration. It tells the world that muscle isn't dead. That design still matters. That sound, feel, smell, and soul are still worth chasing. This car is for the gearheads. For the dreamers. For the ones who still believe that 4 tires and a big engine can change your life. So the next time you hear a rumble echoing down the block and you turn your head to see a golden bird on a hood flashing by, remember this. That's not just a car. That's history in motion. That's the 2026 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. And it's just getting started. This is more than a machine. This is a legend reborn. Welcome back, Firebird. We missed you.